Hello, here we go again. So in the first part of the presentation, the demonstration, we have seen together how to prepare the campaign of recruitment, how to create a new requisition, how to use the templates of requisition, the templates, multi-language templates, so that you can reuse and really make the process of creation preparation faster, and your recruiter won't have to manage all the creation steps. Is something that is already inside the system, and really in few clicks you have a requisition created, located in the right place in the organization structure, and you can use different languages and publish the requisition in different places in the right language for the right candidates that you are looking for. In this second part of the demonstration, we are going to the action process. So we are going to see how to look for candidates inside the database of candidates, internal and external candidates, how to look for internal candidates, so how to profile all the employees of your company, and how to propose internally some movement in terms of career development. Then we are going to post the requisition that we created in different sources. We will have a look at real cases of customer of Taleo that created their own career portal using Taleo and integrated that in the look and feel of their portal. Then we will have a small part of our presentation where we will see the candidate experience, and after that we are going to have a look at the selection process, the different status, and how to really simplify the recruitment process so that you will have a short list of candidates in a really a small amount of time. So let's have a look now at the presentation. So as we were saying before, the selection process is built in different steps, 3 steps, as for our demo purposes. The first one, job posting. We will post the requisition in different career portals or in the social networks and using job boards or agencies, and we will see how we will collect all the applications in one single point. After that, we want to search for candidates, internal and external candidates, so employees and non-employees. We want to leverage referrals, for example, and using different types of research in order to optimize the research step, and use the ranking based on the question that we have seen before, and using those questions we will give a number in terms of matching value between job description, the profile that we are looking for, and the different candidates. And at the end, we will see the real selection process with the different status of requisition and candidates, and then how to better manage the interview step. Of course, this is just a standard demo flow. You can really switch between the job posting, candidates research. You can really configure the selection as per your needs. For example, if you prefer to make a priority to internal candidates, you can use the research before posting the job, and you can, for example, post the job before in internal career portal and then switching to the external research. For example, you can select internal candidates and having them interviewed before, then looking for new candidates externally. So let's take our environment now. So we have seen that we can post on different sources. How to do that? Exactly, using the same interface of before. So we are inside the profile of a requisition, in this case job analyst, and as a recruiter I want to publish the requisition in different portals. So I will configure this part. Just clicking on modify, I will have the list of all available career portals of my company, and I will select just the ones that I want to use. And we can select also a start date, end date, so that we have exactly the time frame that the requisition is posted. And we can, as I was saying, differentiate different audience, internal, external, the mobile, and so on. As we do that, we can also configure other channels like job boards using eQuest or Broadbean. In this case, we have as an example eQuest. You can aggregate and post in one single click on different sources, like in this case Career Builder, Google, LinkedIn. We have the details of how much does the post cost for each board, and we have to remember that eQuest, Broadbean, they are a broker of job boards. That means that they can get also a better charge for you when you want to use these different channels. We go back. As sources, we have also the opportunity to configure different agencies and other sources, free and free of charge, or the ones that you have to pay. For example, we have Facebook, we have Dice, and different kind of sources. Having said that, I would like you to have a look at real cases. In this case, we have, for example, UNESCO or Dell. We have also Areva. We have really a lot of cases of customers that decided to use Taleo for their career portal. So we want to look for a job, and here we go. We are inside the career portal of Dell. We just select one field, engineer jobs, and we click on one requisition. In few steps, we will be inside the job description. We will have this description of the job. We will have some other information like videos or the map with the location and everything that you need to show to your candidates. And then you can apply. Here you can see there is Taleo, so the application of Oracle, and from here you can go through the selection, the application process. You can create a new user. So, for example, this is just an example of an application that can be done by a candidate. And from here you can see you have different options in order to apply. You can use also your LinkedIn profile in order to not to fill everything from scratch, but you will reuse the information that you already add to your profile on LinkedIn. This is really loved by candidates because they can avoid to use their own all the information that they have. It's just, oops, sorry. Okay, we allow the access to the LinkedIn application, to the LinkedIn tool, in order to apply to this requisition in Dell. And you will see that in few seconds the candidate will have already all the profile inside the Taleo tool. Now we can fill in with the information that are requested to us. Of course, we can change some information. Because these are the ones that I have inside my LinkedIn profile, can be changed in the meantime. So we give the opportunity to the candidate to really input the information update. Save and continue. Okay, we were requested another information. And now I want to show you how the tool saved all the information that I have. Okay. You see how easy it is to put all the information about current employer, past employers, jobs, everything is already inside the application, and for a candidate is really easy to apply for your job. And here we have some questions. It's really important to create those questions because for you as a recruiter, you want to select just the candidates that are in line with the requirements. So, for example, if you have if you cannot hire people that are not able to work in US, for example, you are really not interested in those profiles, so you want to knock them out from the selection process immediately, or you can save them for other vacancies, probably in another place in the world, for example, where you have another division, but not in US. So you can really make this kind of selection using the questions. Those can be pre-screening questions or really screening questions that assess the years of experience, the level of knowledge of different fields, of different competencies. You can align those questions with the competencies that you already qualified inside the company. You can really play around with questions, competencies, skills, so that you can find and align the talents inside and outside the company. Okay, we just quit the candidate experience, and I wanted to show you the different styles, the different kind of profiles that you can create. For example, here we have Areva, and they created three different career portals, for example, to differentiate students from recent graduates, from experienced candidates. They have the hot jobs. So it's really something configured for their branding, and the look and feel of their website is respected. So let's close now all these career portals to go back to our presentation, and I would like to take again the PPT. We have seen the career portal. Now in a while we will see also the social network. We have seen already LinkedIn, and the opportunity that the integration with social network is giving us is really powerful. We will see how. Job boards, we have seen with eQuest how to aggregate different job boards and report on them. Then, in terms of career research, as I was saying, this tool is really powerful in order to search for candidates inside and outside the company. For example, here we can configure different criteria that the tool can use in order to look for new candidates. You can select the criteria that you want. For example, you want to select just people that have certain kind of education, certification. You can select also the risk of loss if you are speaking of employees, and you can define desired or just required information for the selection. And everything you can save, and then using this auto-pooling tool that is sort of a talent browse that is accessible through this link. In this case, the application will look inside the database of candidates and will select the ones that are in line with our requirements. In this case, nobody is in line with the requirements that we created in the criteria, so we can modify and search for all the talents. As well as this tool, there is another tool that is matching the job profile with the candidate profile, and we'll look at the competencies, the skills, the keywords inside the resume. And here again we will have a list of the listed by matching points of the candidates that are that can be the best match with our research. You can then select the best ones and aggregate them to our requisition. Doing this, you can avoid the waiting period, let's say. So when you post a requisition, you have to wait for candidates to apply. With this tool, you can already have your list of potential candidates and communicate with them. You can send them an email saying, look, we are looking for this kind of profile, and you seems to have all the requirements. Are you interested or not in this position? And you can start the interaction with your candidates. Here you see you have different candidates, and they are already ranked using, as I was saying before, the questions they answer, or the profile, the competencies, different kind of criteria that we can select before starting the selection. So, status of requisition candidates. Always from this single interface, you can select the different status, and here you have all the status that are available for the selection. Of course, when you select the candidate workflow, the candidate selection workflow, you can have different status as per your needs. In this case, you have manager review, new, manager review, interview, background check, offer, and hire. You can add some other status like assessment test or jury review or wherever you want, and you just make the candidate going through a longer or a shorter candidate process workflow. If we select new, for example, we will have a different kind of new, the ones that have to be reviewed, the ones that have already been reviewed and meet the requirements, the ones rejected, withdrawn, and so on. And from here directly you can switch the candidate, the single candidate or more than one candidate, to the next level. The same for manager review, interview. For interview is really interesting to see how you can really manage from one point the interview process and the selection. You can conduct interview directly from the tool, and you can make the tool interacting with the different selectors, the different people involved in the selection process, and always from the tool you can select also template of email that the candidate will receive, and you can avoid the usage of Outlook and organizing everything. Everything is already there set up for you to be used. You can attach also some templates that are pre-created by Taleo, or you can create yours. But we, as Oracle, we are providing you best practice and templates for different processes, so that you can have best practices basis in order to create your own process then.